I need to stop feeling sorry for myself. Welcome to Car Talks Day 1. You also need to stop feeling sorry for yourself. I think everyone does it, and the sooner you realize it's like one of our biggest downfalls, the sooner you realize, wow, you can actually change that. So, I'm off social media right now for Lent. Feels pretty fucking good. And I, have had not much else to do, so my brain starts to fill that void with going onto my camera roll. Now, my camera roll is a very interesting place because you can really feel the different parts of your life when you look at it, right? In this case, I went all the way back to 2019, back to high school, like the end of my high school times, and I was looking through all of my memories, and it was like one of the best times of my life. I remember 2019 is like the best year of my life, and I still feel like that was the case. And so I was going through it, and I saw all the things that I was doing, and I felt so alive in the past. I thought, okay, let's go back to now, and I already knew what I was going to find. Just me, sometimes my girlfriend, and that's it. Nothing else. And that's not indicative of me being on my phone less in social situations. It's indicative of the fact that I don't have social interaction anymore. I don't have friends I see regularly. Not one friend I see regularly. And then I've known this since, all my friends moved away after college, but there's something about like the way it makes you feel. Like, oh man, this just sucks. This is just my life now. Like it really hurts. Today was different though. I don't know why it was different. I think maybe I've ingested a piece of content recently that was like, you just gotta stop feeling sorry for yourself. But then I thought to myself, you gotta stop feeling sorry for yourself. There are people in this world who were in a situation like me, who made friends, who had the best times of their life in their late 20s, and you're not there because you don't put in the effort to talk to people. You don't put in the effort to have conversation. And every time you're in conversation, you just try and do nothing wrong. You try and get it done with as cleanly as possible instead of really conversing. I realize I am the architect of my own life right now. Everything that's going on is because of my choices, not because everyone moved away. That is the reason why I don't have those friends right now, but that's not the reason I have no friends. The reason I have no friends is because I don't remember the last time I went and made a friend on purpose. Every friend that I've had going back to the beginning of college was someone who lived with me or someone who knew someone who lived with me that they were around all the time. It was never someone that I befriended in a class or stranger. It was never stuff like that. It was people who just naturally had to talk to me. So yeah, it's my doing that I'm here, which means it can be my doing that I get out as well. It's just something to think about because a lot of times we think, oh man, I hate my living situation when you can just move. Oh, I hate my job when you can just leave. Life will be harder. But is difficulty not the whole point of life? Is not everything great that we've made in our lives a result of difficult things? It's very lucky that someone stumbles upon their dream job or their dream person or their dream life. You can't just kind of fall into it. That's called luck. And it's not common. There's a reason why it's called luck and not just the way life is, We have to create that life for ourselves. It's not something that happens to us. It's something we create. I don't like this. It's something that we create. So the next time you feel like life sucks, because it can suck, and I'm not saying my life doesn't suck, it kind of does. But the next time you start feeling like life sucks, realize you can change that. And this isn't necessarily supposed to be an insult, but it's probably your fault too. And, there might be valid reasons that you are in that hole. I can say myself, a lot of the reasons I have social issues is because of trauma and situations that have made me be this way. I didn't choose to be this way. This isn't who I am. This is what something in the past has caused me to be like. That doesn't mean I can't change it though. And that doesn't mean that I'm not still responsible for myself in my life. So it's easy to say don't make excuses, but seriously, the reason why you don't change is because you're finding reasons not to change. Because it's not bad enough for you to want change. Well, right now it's bad enough for me. And I'm sick and tired of being like, oh, I had so many friends back then and I don't have friends anymore now and my life sucks dick. Yeah, and I can change that. It's not like I'm stuck here. It's not like I'm in solitary confinement where I can't see people ever. It's not like I'm an awkward human being. You hear the way I talk right now. I'm not weird. Well, I'm not unlikable weird. Well, you never know until you go to talk to somebody, right? And I think that's the thing that we're worried about, is we're so scared of, oh, but what if I break up with that person and I don't find anyone better? What if I go for that job and I get declined? What if I quit my job and I can't find a better one and then I get homeless and I die? What if I go talk to this person and they go, ew, what the fuck? Why are you talking to me right now? You're a fucking idiot, bro. Go home. It's not gonna happen. And if it does happen, think about who the bad person is in that situation. Detach yourself from that situation. It's not your fault. We're just so scared of being perceived, and we're scared of putting our foot out there. At least I am. I say we because, you know, this might reach a target audience of sorts, but, you know, I'm talking from my experience. I'm the reason why I don't do things. And if people treat me like shit, they're treating a human being like shit. That's a bad person thing to do. And I think we just need to realize that we belong places. You deserve that good job, and you deserve that great relationship, and you deserve to have friends. You just gotta work for it and risk losing it all. Because that's what life is about. You don't get good things without putting something on the line. I've realized this has turned into a big motivational Kobe Bryant-like speech. But genuinely, like, I'm believing everything I'm saying right now. I think we need to embarrass ourselves a little more. I think we need to make bad decisions a little more, because that's how you learn. You know, in sports talk, we always talk about, oh, the losses matter more than the wins. So if you don't play the game unless you know you're going to win, you're not playing a game at all. So it's a little bit of wisdom for you there. I was supposed to take a nap in my 15-minute break from work, and I decided to do this instead. My eyes were closed, I got up, and I decided to make this. I was going to post this uncut. Let me know how you guys think about this. You know, I don't know. I'm just going to do this because I like talking. And I don't have my Instagram story anymore to pacify my need to just constantly blurt out words. So I'm putting it on my YouTube channel. But let me know what you think. Do the difficult thing, because if it's a hard thing, it means it's the right thing. Usually. Don't take my word on that. I'm not legally liable for your decisions. Okay, bye.